What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nick, back at y'all with another video, and today we're about to react to the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night.
I'm a dog and that's true, baby. Can we call this here a truce, baby? And you know I got the juice, baby. And you see me and it's cool, baby.
It's been a long time since I gave y'all a Beatles video, man. People been asking me all on Instagram, on Twitter, everything. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, man. Let's get right into it. So the first track we got on here is the title track, A Hard Day's Night. Okay. Paul McCartney came in hard. He said, when I'm home. Okay, so a few different elements that I liked in that track. I like how Paul McCartney came in on the bridge. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. I like George Harrison's guitar solo. I always like the guitar. Started this album off to a cool start. I kind of fell off my Beatles for a little bit, but man, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Let's get to track number 2. I should have known better.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Can't you see that when I tell you that I love you,
I like that part right there. Okay, so another feel-good song. Y'all know, I always say the Beatles have feel-good music. I like the harmonica on there. I like the hey, 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 and the whoa, whoa, whoa. And I didn't read the facts on the other song, so I'm reading them on this one, didn't read the other ones. I Should Have Known Better is a song released in 1964. It was included on the soundtrack for A Hard Day's Night, obviously. The track is featured early on the film during a scene where the Beatles are playing cards on a train. It appears later on when they perform it live. Interestingly, it is also one of the last Beatles songs to feature the harmonica. You don't say. And then it says, A Hard Day's Night won the Grammy Award for the song as Best New Artist, Best Performance by a Vocal Group in 1964's Grammys. George Harrison met his future wife, Patty Boyd, on the movie set. See? Y'all know I always love the interesting facts behind the music. So let's get to track number 3, If I Fail.
would you promise to be true?
Damn.
And help me?
Yeah, I'm gonna like this one already right now.
If I give my heart to you. Oh, please, don't hurt my pride like that she.
Okay, so yeah, another feel-good track. 3 feel-good tracks in a row. I really like the layered vocals on there. I love the melody, and I'm a fan of the writing on there. If I fell in love with you, would you promise to be true and help me understand? Because I've been in love before, and I found that love was more than just holding hands. Real talk, real talk. If I give my heart to you, I must be sure from the very start that you would love me more than her. If I trust in you, oh please, don't run it high. If I love you too, oh please, don't hurt my pride like her. Because I couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if our new love was in vain. So I hope that you see that I would love to love you, and that she will cry when she learns we are two, because I couldn't stand the pain, and I would be sad if our new love was in vain. I really like those lyrics. It was pieced together beautifully. Fell is a John Lennon ballad. I already knew it was a John Lennon song, man. Y'all always say I'm a Lennon knight. Y'all say I always like the Lennon pen tracks. If I Fell is a John Lennon ballad that was often playfully introduced in concert as If I Fell Over, and made it to peak at number 12 on the Billboard charts. Let's get into track number 4. I'm Happy Just to Dance With You. If I fell in love with you.
In this world there's nothing I would rather do. If somebody tries to take my place.
So like I was saying during the song, I really love the in the back slaps. But that's another one of my favorites so far. Although this song was a Lennon-McCartney composition, George Harrison takes lead vocals. Like Do You Want to Know a Secret, it reflects Harrison's ill-fitting status as the quiet Beatle. He is content to limiting his romantic involvement with a woman to casual dancing. For some reason, when I listened to this song, it made me want to watch Scooby-Doo, like the old one with the bats at the beginning. The Scooby-Dooby-Doo. It just, I don't know, it just gave me a feeling. Track number 5, And I Love Her. This is the song that Kurt Cobain did a version of on the home recordings. I'm about to get right into it, man, because I really loved Kurt's version of it.
I love, that's all I do. She gives me everything. The kiss my lover brings, she brings to me, and I love her.
So like I told y'all, I already enjoyed this song. You know, when Kurt's version of it. But I really enjoy the Beatles version too, you know. I feel like these two coexist with each other without trying to compare them, you know what I mean? Obviously, Kurt put his spin on it, you know. It sounds like a darker Nirvana song. It just sounds like the Beatles, you know. They got like a certain feeling to like their love songs and their songs in general. You know, I really like the writing. Either way, I said that on my Nirvana video too. I give her all my love. That's all I do. And if you saw my love, you love her too. I love her. She gives me everything and tenderly. The kiss my lover brings, she brings to me, and I love her. A love like ours can never die as long as I have you near me. Bright as the stars that shine, dark as the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. And it says possibly one of the greatest love songs in all its simplicity. It's a very simply written song, but it just, the words like mean something. But yeah, another one of my favorites, man. 3 of my favorites right in a row. 3 pretty maids right in a row. And I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. Track number 6, Tell Me Why. Tell me why you cry. Okay, so that's probably my least favorite song on here so far. But don't get me wrong, I still appreciate the song for what it is. And it still felt good. Like, it still was a feel-good track. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, turn it off. Let's get into track number 7, Can't Buy Me Love. Can't buy me love. One thing that I really enjoyed about this track was the writing. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. Because I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. I'll give you all I've got to give. If you say you love me too, I might not have a lot to give, but I'll give what I got to you. Say you don't need no diamond rings and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want those kind of things that money just can't buy. And then he said, ah! I really enjoy those lyrics because I really don't care about the money. I know a lot of people get on these videos. A lot of people who don't know me, they get on here and be like, oh, he's just doing this for the views and the money and all this stuff. Is like, nah, bro. If I really was doing this for the money, I would just literally react to one song at a time. That's unlimited videos that'll get views. You feel me? But I actually do this because I love music. You feel me? I love music and I love learning about the artists that came before me. You know, I make music too and I want to be a great, so I study the greats, all of them. But like I said, I don't care about the money. If you didn't need money to do the things that you wanted to do in life, then I wouldn't care, like, at all. But it's a very true statement that money can't buy you love. Money can't buy certain people's love too, and true love at that. Because somebody might say that they love you, because there's gold diggers out there, you know, there's people out there who gravitate towards you because of what you have, like worldly possessions and whatnot. But that kind of stuff is not going to get you or them real love. So I really enjoyed the writing on there because it's very true. A #1 hit single for the Beatles, primarily written by Paul McCartney. Can't Buy Me Love was one of their favorite live cuts back in the heyday of Battlemania. Popularity was partially due to the extended No, which provided the perfect opportunity for the band to shake their mop-like haircuts in unison, a tried and tested move that always elicited screams of delight from the crowd. I got a mop-like do. Maybe I would have rocked out too. But let's get into track number 8, Anytime at All. They got right to it. Now I like Lennon's voice. I like that right there. I think the reason that I always like the Lennon tracks is just the passion that he puts in his voice and like the energy that he brings. Also like the writing on there, just a bunch of different elements on that track too that I enjoy. Another one of my favorites. See, the Beatles, man, they just great. Track number 9, I'll Cry Instead. I just lost the only girl I had. I'll cry instead. I get shy when the stars stare. Okay, so I like that track too, man. I really like the third verse. Starting from the bridge, going into the third verse. Don't want to cry when there's people there. I get shy when they start to stare. I'm going to hide myself away, but I'll come back again someday. When I do, you better hide all the girls. I'm going to break their hearts all around the world. Yes, I'm going to break them in two and show you what your loving man can do. Until then, I'll cry instead. Lennon wrote the song for the breakout sequence in the film. The song was recorded on June 1st, 1964 in 2 sections, A and B, which could then be spliced together at a later date to achieve the required length to fit the film. However, director Richard Lester eventually decided he preferred the livelier Can't Buy Me Love with its upbeat lyric, and that was used instead. Track number 10, Things We Said Today. You say you will love me,
to go.
I always like their melodies. Things We Said Today was written by Paul McCartney in 1964 for the soundtrack of the film A Hard Day's Night. He wrote it on a cruise ship in the Caribbean with his girlfriend Jane Asher, to whom the song is also directed. One thing I really liked on there was the melody. Not one of my favorites, but I really like the melody on there too. So track number 11, When I Get Home. Yeah, okay, I like that part there. Okay, so that's another track that I like. I really like the part with that. However he said it. But that's another track that I really like, man. Another one of my favorites on here. Track number 12, You Can't Do That. You can't do that.
If I catch you talking to that boy again, I'm gonna let you down.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so I really like the chorus in there. One of John Lennon's most upbeat rock and roll songs. It was influenced by Larry Williams, one of Lennon's heroes, and also incidentally one of only 2 performers who the Beatles covered 3 times. Yeah, another one of my favorites, man. So let's get into the last track on here, I'll Be Back.
You know, if you break my heart, I'll go.
Bro, Lennon got the hardest voice, bro.
I want you.
I want you. Okay, that's hard.
I thought that you would realize.
Okay, so another one of my favorites, man. That might be my favorite on here. I don't know. I really enjoyed that track. It gave me a similar feeling that While My Guitar Gently Weeps did. Like, for some reason, it kind of sounds a little bit familiar. Obviously, it's more upbeat. The beat's different. All in all, man, I really enjoyed this album, man. I'm not going to say it's my favorite Beatles album. My favorite still remains so far. Another feel-good album filled with feel-good tracks. You know, the Beatles are great, so I'm probably not going to be disappointed by anything. Please leave a like down below. Please go ahead and subscribe if you have not. Turn on my notifications to be notified every single time that I upload. Squad, squad, squad. Gang, gang, gang. It's your boy Nick T. And I'm out this thing.